Now, speaking of questions, phone lines are hopping here, Matt. If you're ready,
let's go.
I'm going to go to Bobby in Biloxi. I think Bobby was even calling in during the warm-up of the show. Bobby, what can we help you with tonight in Biloxi?
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, I had a simple question. Basically, I rent a local apartment at a local apartment complex.
Okay.
And I have a 1-year lease, and it's very simply I'd pay them every month with a personal check. And I got a notice on my door stating that they're not going to take my check any longer, that I'm forced to go online and sign up on their website and pay with a credit card.
Right.
And I'm not comfortable with that because some goings on with the apartment. And so I have it in a 1-year lease, and I'm in my current lease, and my lease says that they say they accept payments with check, money order, credit card, and so on. So it's not a big deal, but I just don't like the fact that they won't take my check any longer. So I'm just trying to see if the terms of my lease, if I have anything to stand on.
Bobby, I think it is a little bit of a big deal. I'm glad you called tonight. What do you think, Matt?
No, listen, Bobby, in those kind of situations, the lease is going to control. So, you kind of looks like you read, or you're able to kind of quote part of that. But that's really the beginning and the end of the discussion, is if you were within the lease agreement itself, if it's still the valid lease and a year lease, would obviously. So I would look specifically at the language. If you want to run by the office Monday, I'm happy to take a free gander at it and take a look. But I don't blame you. If a check's worked for this long, I'd be a little reluctant to, with the other method proposed. So I'm on your side on this, but I want to look at that lease and make sure that we're in a good spot.
Might change on for next year.
But of course, the downside is, there's no, know that there is no constitutional right you have to lease that apartment. So if your lease kind of expires on its own terms, say the year is over, if you and your landlord, if you win this battle, you may lose the war in the sense that your landlord does say, okay, that's fine. When your lease is up, you're going to have to go somewhere else. So that's something you have to kind of think about as well as you're kind of going through this process.
All right, Bobby, thank you for the call tonight.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a perfect question for asking us anything. Like that wouldn't fit in a car wreck show.
It would not.
At all.
No, it wouldn't.
Speaking of another change that I experienced, this just, let me get on my soapbox here.
Bobby.
Thank you for the call, Bobby.